Hello. Hello. How are we doing?
Weird, buddy. You're weird.
Right here. I want to welcome
Stephen Evans to the podcast.
You won't believe who just walked in, guys. The GOAT himself. You want to step in front of the green screen, sir? Come on, tell the folks what's up.
Willie Wolf, Silver Cowboy.
Nah. All right, here we are. And good afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you are, however you may be listening, watching, whatever you're doing, to tune in to this episode. I want to say, welcome to the podcast. Episode 5, baby. Number 5. The drive for 5 is alive. And here we go. Today, we got a few specialized subjects that we are going to discuss today, okay? I realize there is a lot going on in the NBA as well right now. And I might cover some of that, but now don't hate me if I don't. Because right now also, there is a lot going on in Dallas, Texas, in the football world as well. Are the Dallas Cowboys a top dog contender in the NFC? Also, are the Cowboys already showing off in training camp and practice, as they have a couple of under-the-radar players who are really starting to come into their own and come alive right now? Question is he the best kept secret in the NFC conference and possibly the NFL? Will the Cowboys sign a running back, or won't they? Are they good with what they got, or are they able to bring back a certain player that used to dominate the running back position for them? All that and more coming up next. Welcome to the show. It's time to make some noise. Come out here and experience the truth with your boy. Now take a seat and pull out your pencil, because Silver Cowboy about to make you suspenseful. Here we are in Silver's Lounge. Yep. Hey, that's all. Hey, that's the best I can come up with right now, okay? If you got anything better, put it in the comments. What do you all think that this room should be named based on my username? Alright, so anyway, here we are, and we're going to go to the start all the way down in Dallas, Texas. First thing on the list is Dallas Cowboys, and are they a top dog in their own conference? They have been quite a few NFC teams that have made quite a few adjustments. Like, you know, we got, of course, the Eagles being acclaimed the winners of the draft with that Georgia defensive tackle. Man, I can't remember his name now, but they drafted him, and he's supposed to be, I guess, allegedly the best player in the draft. So, and then you got the Giants, who have been working to re-sign their own quarterback. Now, while the Giants have been doing some talks with Saquon Barkley, they also have made sure that Daniel Jones is coming back to their team for at least the guaranteed future. I want to say that they signed him to a 4 or 5 year deal, something like that. Anyway, the Commanders, they are also under the radar. They're just laying low, and I really, honestly, don't think any moves they've they've made has made any kind of impact on this off season coming up for next year. But the Dallas Cowboys, we're here to talk about the Cowboys, right? Forget the rest of the division. The Cowboys have been doing quite a few things that could, make a big impact on this year's team coming up, man. Okay, so last year, going back to the draft, they got a couple of under-the-radar players, right, that is going to help them become a dominant force in this year's conference. Now, that's what I spoke about in the preview, where we got some under-the-radar players that have really been developing and coming along and having their own type of fun, or having their own type of improvements. Damone Clark, okay, Jalen Tolbert, and then we got the draft class we got this year. The draft class we got this year that involved our #1 pick with Mossy Smith, our linebacker Overshown, and our new tight end. We got another rookie tight end. Like Ferguson and Henderson wasn't enough. We went and got another guy. So, and now we got our cornerbacks that have really developed and came alive. Not only on top of that, the rookie, gosh, I love this guy too, man. He is the new slot cornerback for the Dallas Cowboys, the rookie from last year. But also now we got Jordan Lewis coming back off of injury, who is claiming to be healthy 100% and ready to go. So our defensive backs are looking good. You know, we got everybody coming back and then some, with Trevon Diggs, okay, Jordan Lewis. The Cowboys got their slot cornerback, Daron Bland, who really came alive last year during the season. He progressed a lot, he developed a lot. And of course we got this guy that you see right here. This guy. Yeah, he is coming. And of course this will be Micah Parsons' third year, which in history has been recognized as, a lot of times, the player's best year is their third year. They come on scene, have a great rookie year. Now I'm not saying he did the sophomore slump type deal, but Micah Parsons did fall off in the second half of the season last year. He did, okay? With that being said, he has figured out a way to add a little bit more strength to his body, okay? And I think he's going to be better. He's going to come back better. This team really does have a chance to be a top dog in their own conference, along their own division, okay? And when I mentioned how history will have a say in it during the preview, there has not been a repeat winner of the NFC East division since 2001, I want to say. So what makes people think that the Eagles are just going to cruise right on through and win another NFC East title, when history itself is telling you that they won't? They just won't, okay? Now it's going to come down to the Cowboys, the Giants, or the Commanders. Yeah, I'm going to let that sink in for a second. Who do you think really is going to have a chance out, or have the best chance out of them three teams? Now, I'll give you a minute. Go Google the rosters, okay? Go Google the coaches, and then come back and let me know in the comments, okay? The quarterback. Yeah, Dak, I'm hollering at you. What you gonna do for us this year? Huh? Jerry Jones done paid you all that money. He gave you all them years. He gave you exactly what you wanted. Now, question is, are you gonna give us what we want? On Dak, do your damn job, dude. And throw the damn ball in an accurate spot so our receivers can catch it and make some moves afterwards. Don't throw it behind them, okay? Don't throw it 5 yards over their head where they have to jump and get creamed over the middle. Don't throw it in the dirt. Don't, man. Just don't throw a bad ball. It's not that hard, bro. You're in the league for 8 years now, this year. Your 7th year, you actually regressed. Oh man, no, I could go on for days about Dak Prescott, okay? I really don't think he's the quarterback for this team, personally. I think he's bad, but, you know, I'm not the general manager, I guess, so what can I do? I have called for his release for 2 years now. He's not the quarterback that's going to lead this team to the promised land, if you ask me. But could this be like a 2001 Baltimore Ravens type deal, where the team carries the quarterback to a championship? Because we do have some of the best kept secrets in the NFL right now. Now, I'm going to use this as a transition phase to go talk about these best kept secrets. We got a couple of them, if you ask me. The Dallas Cowboys have been, you know, of course, developing, training, working out, getting their strength up and getting their knowledge up. And we got a couple of players on each side of the ball that has really been reported to have made big strides this year in the offseason. First, we're going to start with the defensive side of the ball. Okay? The best kept secret in the NFL on the defensive side of the ball is our linebacker, Damone Clark. It has been reported that he has made tremendous strides to become a great player for his team and position, and just become a great player in general altogether. We got multiple reports saying that as well, multiple videos. Damone Clark seems to really be coming on strong, so be ready to hear number 33 and Damone Clark's name called a lot this year, if you ask me. And I'm happy to hear that. I really am. I love this kid, man. He was everything at the college he went to, which was LSU, which is a powerhouse team in the most powerhouse conference in NCAA, the SEC. He was Mr. All-American. He was Mr. Whole Team. He was Mr. Everything on that team. They even gave him the legendary number that they only give to players that they think can do it all, can carry the load, can be the All-American. LSU really did that for this guy, bro. And that tells me something, really, that they believed this cat right here, Damone Clark, would lead them to a promised land. He kind of did, you know. I'm not for sure if he was on the championship team with Joe Burrow or not. If he was, he probably was a red shirt. If not, oh well. You know, he still led the team. He still was a big part of the team. And now he's transferring all them skills over to his NFL pro team, which happens to be us, the Dallas Cowboys, and the fan base, okay, which is the best in the NFL. Damone Clark with Dan Quinn as his instructor, as his coach, as his teacher, as his mentor, is going to be a lightning bolt this year. Watch and see. And the miraculous part is, the miraculous part is this guy came off of spinal fusion surgery right before he got drafted. Think about that. That's why I was quiet there. Let that sink in, man. And he still played last year. I don't know, what was it, like week 12? He finally got to get in the lineup when he was predicted to be out the whole season. This man has made strides. He's made an impact. He's making his mark as we speak on this team. Number 33, Damone Clark, guys. Be ready, okay? Now, we're going to switch over to the offensive side of the ball. And another best-kept secret is supposedly and reportedly making tremendous strides in the Cowboys offseason this year. Wide receiver, Jalen Tolbert. Yep, you heard it here first, okay? Before anywhere. Jalen Tolbert is making the same kind of tremendous improvements that Damone Clark is. Last year, he barely got to play. Yep, that's true. He might have got to play 10 snaps last season altogether. The whole 19 games that the Dallas Cowboys played, including the playoffs, okay? He might have played 10 snaps. Okay, so now it's being said that Jalen Tolbert is, now it might be slowly, but surely becoming a Cowboys top tier receiver. Now, of course, we know the Cowboys have made tremendous improvements with the receiving core this year, right? We got the trade for Brandon Cooks, okay? And we still got CeeDee Lamb. We still got Michael Gallup. And now we got, Jalen Tolbert vying for that fourth receiver position. We drafted a receiving type tight end. We already got 2 receiving type tight ends on the team. Of course, Tony Pollard's coming back, and he'll be catching balls. Even if it's out of the backfield, he'll still be catching footballs. And Brandon Cooks probably is the headliner here as far as making improvements with the wide receiving core. But Noah Brown is no longer on the team, okay? He went to the Texans. So that opens up, Semi Fehoko. I hope I said his name right. That opens up a spot right there to where he could be the first substitute coming in. Okay? If Jalen Tolbert really is making these strides, and he really is learning the offense, okay, so to speak, this kid could be good. Okay, he really could. I think he's like, 6'3", 200 pounds. So he's got a good frame to him. He's got a good size. When your average cornerback is 5'11", maybe 6 foot even, okay? And all Jalen Tolbert needs to do is mental improvements. He's already got the physical stuff. He just needs to improve his knowledge of the Cowboys offense. And as I said earlier, it's being reported that he is making the biggest improvement of any offensive player on the Cowboys roster. Hopefully, we get to see it. Okay. Now to a little bit more of a light-hearted subject, okay? And I want to talk about the Cowboys and their weight room. Yeah, I want to talk about the weight room. Alright, so when it comes to the combine, right? You know, we all got the bench press that we got to do. Okay? And normally that's at 225 pounds, right? And people want to test the amount of strength that these players have by making them doing reps with 225 pounds and seeing how many they can do. Well, the Dallas Cowboys #1 draft pick, okay, Mozzie Smith, who has made a lot of headlines this offseason, you know, with the draft and after the draft and all that. They have reported that Mozzie Smith didn't just do the 225 pound, you know, recommended combine bench press. No. I mean, well, he did do it, but that just ain't the only thing he did. I want to throw this number at you right here for a second. Mozzie Smith, okay, the defensive tackle that was drafted in the Cowboys' first round pick, didn't just do 225 pounds. He did 325 pounds at 22 reps. Think about that. This man is a freak of nature. I mean, really. He is the ultimate strength that you want, especially at a position that probably requires ultimate strength. I have actually heard that his bench press reps was related to Aaron Donald. Yeah, think about that. Could you imagine if we actually just got Aaron Donald Jr. on our team right now? I mean, it's hard to wrap my head around it, but this man is freakishly strong, okay? And I cannot wait to see him. I mean, they say that the Cowboys center, Tyler Biotish, has came a long way, and credit to him, he probably has. This is, I think, his third year in the league now. Fourth year tops. I think it's his third year. I would love to see them two go one-on-one with each other. I bet you Mozzie Smith just bull rushes him and gets him out the way in like 1.2 seconds. Even with Tyler Biotish's improvements that he has made this year. You know, I want to see Mozzie Smith go against Ryan Jensen. That's what I want to see. Think about this, guys. 22 reps at 325 pounds. I mean, I'm lucky to do 10 reps of 205, which, you know, the average is I think, what, 7 reps at 225? I think that's the average human being, maybe. What do you think, guys? Y'all think Mozzie Smith is actually made out to what he's, you know, being characterized as? Or do we think he's going to be a draft bust? Now, I really pray on the first one. I really do. Like I say, he's got a great group around him, too. You know what I mean? He's got DeMarcus Lawrence, Micah Parsons, Odigizua, Jonathan Hankins. You know, so he's got some players that have experience around him to help him be able to, what's the word I'm looking for? To improve his abilities. There you go. That's the best thing I can come up with right now. All right. Personally, I think Monty Smith is going to have a good rookie year. I really do. I really do. I really do. All right. So now from the draft, we're going to transition a little bit towards this side. Okay. We do have a little issue at a particular position that we cut earlier in the off season. Now, what position is that, you might say, Silver Cowboy? Well, no, it's not tight end. No, it's not linebacker. It's not cornerback. No, it's running back. Now, who is the running backs we have on the roster right now? Okay. We have Tony Pollard. We have the newly drafted Deuce Vaughn and Malik Davis. Okay. So that is our running backs that we have right now on the roster. And there has been a little bit of rumblings that the Dallas Cowboys might be talking about Zeke coming back. Oh boy. What do you think? NFL Network actually reported that Ezekiel Elliott could sign a 3-year, $80 million contract. Yeah. Think about that. That's absurd. That's 20-some million a year. Excuse me? Why is the NFL Network reporting that kind of absurd numbers for a washed up, has-been running back? I know Ezekiel Elliott put in his dues. He put in his time. He put in his effort. He got his payday, right? And now he wants to milk the Cowboys for more after all the Cowboys did for him as well? Nah, man. Ain't no $80 million for 3 years. Not for no Zeke. Okay? Not for no 3.9 yards a carry. Not for no last in the NFL average yards per carry. Okay? No. I might sign Zeke if it's on like a veteran league minimum. There you go. That's it. Period. That's my opinion. Okay? As sure as that's a lot of your guys' opinion. Ezekiel Elliott will not be a Dallas Cowboy next year. He probably actually won't be on no team until somebody has an injury at running back. There you go. That's my opinion. And that's my expert opinion based on facts and stats and everything in between. Okay? Jerry Jones usually don't bring back used up, washed up, has-been players, especially for high dollar contract deals. No. We're good. Have a nice life. Have a nice career. Or rest of your career somewhere else. Okay? Alright, guys. Now, there has been a lot of NBA action going on. I want to know what you all think about the confirmed free agent deals, okay? Like Kyrie Irving signing with Dallas. I really did not see that coming. I thought he might go to Phoenix, to be honest. And he is in Dallas for 3 more years. I think it is, guaranteed. Don't hold me to that, but I think that's what it is. And then we got Dylan Brooks, who was widely criticized in this year's postseason. He actually finally left Memphis. He is going to the Houston Rockets. And then also we got Draymond Green, who is staying in Golden State. Hallelujah, baby. That's what I say. I knew he would. I had faith he would. And I'm glad he did. Okay? Golden State wouldn't be the same without Draymond Green, bro. And as long as Steph Curry's there, Draymond Green's there. And as long as them two are there, Klay Thompson's there. There you go. Okay? And now also on top of that, we have Big Game Dame requesting a trade out of Portland. Finally. What y'all think about that? I want to hear it, man. I want to know. I think it's crazy. It's absurd. Like, why now? Why now? You're like, what, 8, 9 years into your career? Is he finally becoming that desperate like LeBron did when he left Cleveland the first time? I mean, I don't know for sure, but that's the way it looks. And I want to know what you guys think, man, really, about Dame Lillard wanting out of Portland. And Portland actually agreeing to do their best to send him out of there. Like this, nah, I don't know, man. Like, is it really that bad in Portland? Is Portland going to be bad forever? Really? They can't get nobody to come play with Damian Lillard and the roster they got put together there? Like, I know they didn't have the best year in the world last year, but they were just in the playoffs, man. Wasn't it the year before last? And they actually made a little bit of noise with Damian Lillard hitting that series clinching buzzer beater over Paul George. I mean, Portland ain't that far off from a decent playoff run for the title, if you ask me. But, you know, Damian Lillard still requested the trade. Portland says they're going to work with him. What in the world would Portland even get back for Damian Lillard? What would you want back? If you were Portland, what would you demand in return for Damian Lillard right now? Let me know. Let me know. Let the world know right now in the comment section, okay? Alright, guys, with that being said, that's it. We're done, baby, for episode 5. The drive for 5 is no longer alive. We finished it. Alright, man. Thank you, Cowboy crew. The double C's, baby. This is yours truly, Silver Cowboy, saying Cowboy out. Pardon. Saying Cowboy out. Until next time.